The special envoy to Syria, Kofi Annan, has held talks with President Bashar al-Assad in Damascus. Mr Annan is trying to salvage his six-point peace plan, which is yet to end the violence in the country. The Assad regime has committed to engaging in political dialogue, but it's also put on a show of military might. Middle East correspondent Ann Barker reports.
It's Kofi Annan's third visit to Syria, but it's unlikely to be third time lucky. Only this week he admitted that international efforts to end the escalating conflict, including his own peace plan, have all failed. This time, though, he's hoping to change tack from trying to broker a ceasefire to fostering political dialogue between the warring sides.
We discussed the need to end the violence and ways and means of doing so. We agreed an approach which we would also share with which I will share with the armed opposition.
The Syrian president says Kofi Annan's plan is a good one, but that others want it to fail.
The main obstacle that many countries didn't want it to succeed, so they offer political support and they still send armaments and send money to terrorists in Syria. They want it to fail this way.
But far from showing it's serious about peace, Syria has this week been staging a series of military exercises to demonstrate the country's defensive powers against any possible aggression. State-run television said naval vessels fired live missiles from ships and helicopters, apparently to simulate the likely response to any sudden attack from the sea. Syria isn't the only Middle East country witnessing a form of war games this week. Egypt's new president has set himself up for a possible confrontation with military leaders by reinstating the Islamist-dominated parliament elected earlier this year. The interim military council last month enforced a Supreme Court ruling to dissolve the parliament and order fresh elections because most members had wrongly contested seats that were reserved for independents. But now President Morsi, himself an Islamist, has annulled the decision.
After looking into the decision of the head of the Supreme Military Council, the President decided first to withdraw the decision and second, the return of the elected Parliament to convene and exercise its powers.
The Military Council has begun emergency talks to respond to the President's move. Ann Barker, Lateline.